Hi, I'm Dr. Andrea Anthony. I work for Meritas Health Pulmonary Medicine.
And I'm Shannon. I'm a respiratory therapist at North Kansas City Hospital.
And we're here to talk about a very hot topic right now, which is electronic cigarette use, or vaping is what some people call it, depending on the way you ingest it.
So vaping is heating a liquid. It creates an aerosol, and people are inhaling this, and sometimes it's containing heavy metals, THC, nicotine, and CBD.
Very good. And when this all started, it was marketed as a tobacco cessation or smoking cessation aid for most patients, where we could use an electronic cigarette instead of smoking a cigarette, and it was marketed as something healthier than actual cigarette use, but we've found kind of the opposite to be true.
Right. So vaping is relatively new. It came on the market in about 2007. People seem to think that cigarettes have over 7,000 ingredients when burned. So they think that vaping has less ingredients, so it must be healthier. But we don't know what those ingredients are. They have been linked to carcinogens, heavy metals, nicotine, just some dangerous things that people are inhaling.
Exactly. And lately, as you've seen in the news, we've seen a lot of injury to the lung and medical problems related to these devices, partly because they're being modified on the black market. Kids are getting a hold of them. They're putting different products in them than they were intended for initially. We're seeing a lot of different ingestions that weren't anticipated maybe as the initial marketing tool for these agents. We're seeing different flavors and other things added that's causing problems. More recently, we've had up to 7 deaths associated within the last couple months with electronic cigarette use or vaping, and we're starting to see them come into the hospital for these reasons.
Yes, and some of the symptoms with this vaping-induced lung injury are cough, nausea, vomiting, some trouble breathing, increased heart rate, fever. Did you say how many cases were confirmed?
There's been about 450 cases nationwide that we know of. Those are rising rapidly, and it's been in 36 plus states so far that they've noted cases. As of the beginning of this month, we had 9 confirmed cases, and I know since then we've had several other at our hospital in Lone that have been confirmed cases associated with vaping. And I think that the problem is some of the youth are getting a hold of product that maybe isn't pure or meant to ever be inhaled. It's causing injury to their lungs. A lot of the oils and stuff that they're putting in them, the THC product, hash oil, other things like that that were never intended to be inhaled are being used and causing lung injury. And oftentimes these people are getting pretty sick before they're being seen because they're thought to have a bronchitis or just a cough, when actually it's something much more serious.
Yeah, I did some research and found out that like 1 in 20 middle schoolers had experimented with vape pens, and it is highly marketable with flavors like bubblegum and mango and cotton candy. So yeah, our youth are definitely getting a hold of it.
It's a little tempting for young kids, and they don't understand the hazards that can come with inhaling these products. A lot of the problem too is none of this is regulated. It's not approved by the FDA. There's never been any study to show that there's actually benefit to electronic cigarette use over cigarette use, or that you actually can quit smoking using these products. We have a lot of other approved methods on the market to quit smoking, and so the FDA has not yet approved these products, partly because of all of this controversy going on and not really knowing what's in them. There have been studies that showed there was significant more carcinogens and heavy metals, like you were saying, in these products than even the manufacturers are letting you know about.
Wow. So I think we've covered that smoking and vaping are both very dangerous, and we can provide some resources at the end of the video to help you to quit smoking and quit vaping.